Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to this video. In this video we're going to be looking at Intuit Accountant Suite's very first look, and we're going to see exactly what we think this is all about. So let's cue that intro. Let's get straight into something that I am so incredibly proud of, because it was something I got an opportunity to help mold. So yeah, without further ado, let's go straight into it. Run the intro and let's get on with it. Hello, my name is Aaron Patrick. I am a chartered accountant, certified UK trainer, fancy new logo, that QuickBooks chap on the internet, head of accounts here at Bookkeepers, and also your friendly podcaster who goes live each and every morning for Ask the Accountant. Now, let's get straight into this, because Intuit Enterprise Suite is by far one of the most exciting concepts of QuickBooks I've ever had the privilege of knowing about and looking into. So what is Intuit Enterprise Suite? Well, basically, it's going to take over your QuickBooks Online accounting area, but it's going to be very similar to that same UI change we've had within our clients, right? So along the top here, you know you're in Accountant Enterprise Suite because it says it in the top, Intuit Accountant Enterprise Suite. You're going to have a choice here to choose between your clients when you drop down here, and in the top right hand corner you're going to have the opportunity to see the tasks within your firm, and you're going to have all the normal buttons we had. The changes, though, start happening below there. So first of all, you have the similar sort of dashboard, but this dashboard is now designed to be very much looked at your firm at a glance. You can see sales and paid funnels directly related to your firm, so you can see how that's going. You can see whatever bank accounts you might have connected to your firm as well. You can see clients with disconnected bank feed. We've got these made up clients here, but look, this client here has now not got a connected bank account going to it. You can see your pro advisor status directly on here. Clients with app issues, product updates directly on here. This whole area here is designed to kind of give you that holistic view and help you run your practice much more efficiently. On the left hand side, we've got the My menu. That's been an amazing opportunity for us to be able to customize to our heart's content and be able to bring it in exactly how you want to use it. And as accountants, business advisors, bookkeepers, we are the only ones who get access to the My menu. Create functionalities there, but that's for your firm. The bookmarking section again is available to us, so we can bookmark to our heart's content. We've got our reports section, so we can see reports based on our firm and see that there, and then we've got our My App section that's going to give you all of the apps. Now notice though, apps has the service delivery section and the firm operations section. So firm operations section is going to be typically your firm books. So if you're using the My Book section, that's going to be involved there for you, but also has the option to see your client list. Now the client list had a tiny bit of a glow up here as well, but more streamlined view. You have the option here as well to see client types, and you can drop the client types there. So you can have all or ones with an active subscription. And then you can see all your clients here. I've got all these made up ones like Jane Engineering. If you know, you know. And then you've got all these different ones there. Now, the beauty of this as well is that this is far more customizable than it's been. So you've got these columns that we can play around with on the side here. And from an actions point of view, we've got exactly the same functionality. We now have client number to be shown directly there if you want it to be brought in. And then you do also have the opportunity to jump to your client invitations as well. And that's where this new functionality where the client put an invitation on there and bring it over. Your team members area is pretty much the same. You can kind of see that it's there, and then but you can now manage their training. So as you bring this information here, you can see what certifications completed, what certification in progress, what courses completed, and what courses are in progress there. Really excited for this. As a trainer, this is just giving me so much excitement to see this there. Pro Advisor is still here, and you can see this is where you have all your Pro Advisor elements there and all the points that you can earn, and then your Pro Advisor training will start there as well. Everything below that though is pretty much everything you'd have in a standard QuickBooks license, again for the My Books. The exciting bit though is the service delivery. First of all, we've got our work section. Work section is exactly how it was before. We've got this whole work area, but there's also, remember, the updated tool we can go into if we want to, and we can see all of the kind of work projects and everything else you put into there. An all tasks section, which is, I believe, is the same as if you press up the top there. So any tasks that's been associated with you, you'll see the tasks that have been allocated to you. Another really exciting one, the client insights. In here, we have all these views. We have profit and loss view, bookkeeping data, balance sheet data. So I can click on the balance sheet data and look at every single client I've got. Remember, this is all dummy data, so none of this is actually real, but you can see all of this stuff here, and you can see all of these different elements that are coming through. Now, when I've got actual live data and live clients, it's going to make much more use to me, right? But at the moment, I've got date range, I've got custom fields I can start playing around with, and I can look at different types of products as well. I can then apply some filters between date ranges, products and leads, and search by client. I got a customization option here where I can look at all of the different options we can bring in. So revenue, cost of goods sold. More of this will come soon, don't you worry. But you also have the opportunity to decide how you're sorting it, what rows you're going to do there to really be able to bring in this. But the key thing here is I haven't gone into any of these clients at this point. This is bringing this data to firm level. This is their individual QuickBooks licenses and giving me all of this information. Look, it's telling me that I've got £6 on my total AR at this point. So my accounts receivable, I've got £64 on my what was due there. You know, I've got all of this information. Let's look at my balance sheet. If I jump into my profit and loss account, I can see I've got all of these of other ones as well, and I can see what's going through from there. And then bookkeeping data. This is clever, right? How many disconnected banks? How many app issues? How many transaction counts versus the previous period? You know, really important data here that means we can actually decide which of our clients has got the biggest problem, the biggest issue. Especially when we can really customize this. I want to see here like directors' loan accounts. Which ones are overdrawn? Which ones aren't overdrawn? Them sort of things. That'd be really powerful for us to see. And I can create a brand new data view up here and start basing it, or do a completely custom view and start completely customizing what I want to see here, saving it and making it really easy to go back to. So that's our client insights. Books close is our other new functionality. Here's the opportunity for us to be able to see all of our different clients, and I can onboard a client to start closing them. So I'm going to choose Intuit Assist First Look, save and start, who it's going to be assigned to, close template. So I get to choose what templates are going to be, what period it is, save and start close. And in that books review area that we have within QuickBooks already, we're now going to have this directly on here without having to actually go to the client. We're going to have this information here, and we can actually start doing the work there. Make sure all transactions and bank fees are complete. I can then go in and say, yep, already completed, already done. And then it's going to start looking at information for me. This is where Intuit intelligence is not going to come in. Because it's not only going to tell me if there's uncategorized transactions, but what about if there's transaction greater than 2,500? What about its class inconsistency? What about expense inconsistency? It's going to show me lots of stuff. My favorite thing as well about all this is we're not just going to see these transactions, but we're going to actually be able to do stuff with them as well, and actually make amendments to them and change them and bring them transactions in all at the same time. But you're going to be able to see this, and you're going to be able to see all of this information there. And in the books close settings at the top, this is where we get to choose templates as well. So I can make a copy and I choose what I want to have in there. So when I make a copy of this, I can decide, do I care if I want to add these tasks or not? Do I want to add these ones? I can have different ones for maybe different types of clients, different industries, all that sort of stuff. I now fully customize what's going to be there. I can add or remove which one of these I'm interested in and which ones I'm not, and really focus on what's important. And I can sort my final review out, and I can understand where these are going to go. I have full control over this, so that when I then save that to the library, I can then make sure that I'm only going to be putting the right books close against the right type of client. And then finally you get to pin your favorite options directly at the bottom here, so you can quickly go to them and go forward. Now this is a first look, quick look. To activate it, you go to the top up here, go to your company cog, and then you have the opportunity to switch to Intuit Accounting Suite or QuickBooks Online Accountant, and you can downgrade or upgrade directly from there. Really excited to see where else this can go. This is still just that first stage, right? But think about the options of what we've already got. We're getting that data from our clients directly to the top. That's really, really important for us. So that means we can keep an eye on it, have that holistic view. We can start doing book close at a much more grander scale. Instead of having to go into those individual clients and do it there, we're going to be able to do it all the way from here and keep it on top of it and make sure everyone's happy with how it's been put together and how it's worked. But it's what's coming around the corner that really excites me. We have the opportunity to do capacity planning. We have the opportunity to look into who's working on which project at any point in time, which client, how much capacity have we got left, how much capacity do we need, and we can start be able to work in with that as well. We've got so much opportunity to come in here and look into what's going there. I really see that this is going to be a really powerful solution, a powerful next step for us. But my favourite thing about all this is just the fact that we're going to get the opportunity to have those client insights directly on our screen, and with the power of Intuit intelligence being there, means that if there's going to be a problem with a client, we're going to be able to deal with it in real time, instead of before, when it was the next time that we surface that client for whatever reason, because we might have a task to do, or they might have picked up the phone, or sent us an email. We were always waiting for a reason to go see a client, right? Now, with this Intuit assisted powered client insights, we're going to have the opportunity to be told when a problem is arising. We're going to have the opportunity to react to that problem. And that gets me really, really excited. So if you've been excited by this one, you're already in the right place. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff, because we're going to be making sure we look at this area in far more detail when we get full access to it. There's only on my American account at the moment, which has just got dummy data in there. But the second I have access to it on my UK British account, and I've got access to real client data, that's when I'm going to have to play around with it. That's when I'm going to understand it. And that's when we're going to be able to make the best content available, to be able to make sure that you understand why you should be excited about Intuit Accounting Suite. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Hello and welcome to this new series.
Hello and welcome to this video.
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 Hello and welcome to this video. Alright, let's get it set. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, I'm aware we go live every Monday.
The next generation is about everyone else that missed it.
Yeah. So current. All right, you've told us what you love about the industry, but what would you change about the industry?
Where do I start?
During that period of time, where did everyone turn to? Their accountant, right? Their advisor, the bookkeeper, knew all did phenomenal work for small business.